In this Facebook tutorial for posting on a business page, I'm not only going to show you how to do different kind of posts on a Facebook business page, but also best practices for each so you get the most reach and engagement possible. All right, let's get into it. Hey, welcome to 5-Minute Social Media, where we help overwhelmed business owners become streamlined entrepreneurs by helping you cut your workload by 50 to 80% on social media and still increasing results. That sounds like something you'd love to have in your business. Take a second, hit subscribe, click that bell. That way you'll be notified each week when we release another helpful video. My name is Jerry Potter. Yes, it rhymes with the boy wizard. And today I'm going to show you how to post on a Facebook business page using the best practices that I've learned and taught to hundreds, and if not thousands, of other business owners just like you. I'm going to walk you through how to do this on a computer, but I'll show you at the end how you can do this on a mobile device as well. Also, you'll notice when you hit Create Post here, inside it says Post Scheduling is available in Creator Studio. So Facebook Creator Studio is basically a different site where you can do your posting from for business pages. It's completely free, and that seems to be where they're moving a lot of the features. So I'm actually going to walk through how to do the post in Creator Studio for this tutorial as well. Now, if you want to just come in and type something and hit post, you can do that here or drag an image in. But I'm going to click Creator Studio. And if it doesn't open for you automatically, you can go to facebook.com/Creator Studio. And inside Creator Studio, to start a post, you can either click this Post Something box or the Create Post button up here on the upper left. There's also some shortcuts if you just want to go live or upload a video to save a step there. But let's just kind of go through the process. So I'm going to click Post Something. And in Creator Studio, everything opens up over here on the right side. And if I just wanted to do a text post, I would literally just type what I wanted to say. Then down here at the bottom, if I want it to go up, I just tap Share Now, and it will go right up. Or if I wanted to schedule it for later, I can tap that down arrow there. I can hit Schedule, and this will be for all the posts you want to schedule. You choose the date and the time. And in this bottom box here, if you want, you can check Stop Newsfeed Distribution, and that means it will stop showing up in people's feed after a certain amount of time. So let's say you're posting something and it's just a 2-hour contest, and so you don't want it to come up in people's feeds after that and just have them be disappointed the contest was over. You could tell it when to stop showing up right there. Then when you're done, just hit Schedule, and your post will be scheduled to go up. Also here, the ability to backdate, so you can actually put a post that'll show up further down your page in your feed by using backdate, or you can just save a draft and come back to it later. If you did create a draft and you wanted to find it, you could go to Content Library right here. This will bring up all your posts, and then you click here on Drafts. And if you had any drafts, they would show up right there. Then you can go back, finish editing them, publish them right away, or schedule them. So if you wanted to do more than text, you can see all of these different post types down below here. And so let's start with what I consider the most basic, share a photo. So you click Share a Photo. It's going to bring up the window to upload a photo from your computer. Then you would add your caption. Once you're ready to go, again, down at the bottom, you can share now or schedule it or save it as a draft. Couple things to know. You can also add additional images by clicking this plus sign if you wanted more than one image. Also, when you're choosing your image size, the taller the image, the more space it's going to take up in somebody's feed when they're scrolling. So I like to do taller images like this because if somebody's scrolling, especially on a smartphone, it's more likely to catch their attention because you only see one tall post in your feed, as opposed to if you have a shorter post or a really wide image, then you might see that, but the image below that might catch their eye and they may never even look at your post. So square is good. Taller at 1080 by 1350 is the ideal size that I've found for both mobile and desktop. So 1080 pixels wide, 1350 pixels tall. If you're doing a video post, same thing where you're going to choose a video and it's going to upload in the background. How long it takes will depend on your internet speed as well as how big the video is. Then with the video, you can add a title, because later if somebody clicks into your videos tab on your page, then your video should have a title. Then you can add a description, and when you're creating your description, make it something that will make people want to watch the video. Down here you can add some tags if you want, keywords that might help people find your video. I haven't talked to anybody that has found big success with this, but Doesn't necessarily hurt. Next, you're going to choose a thumbnail. So anybody who doesn't have video set to autoplay in their feed, they're going to see your thumbnail. So this is worth picking something well. This is just a dummy video, so you can see there's not a whole lot here, but you can scroll through and choose whichever one you think is best. If it's you talking, you probably want to look for one where you have the smile or the best look on your face or the most intriguing look. If you don't want to do that, you can actually upload a custom image, specifically that maybe you created in another program, or you can actually go through and choose any frame you want. So this auto-generated image will just be some that Facebook randomly selected. Here you can actually go through and drag through the video, and again, this isn't a real video, find the one you want, and then save the thumbnail. Below that, you can add captions to your video, and I think it's good to know that 85% of Facebook videos are watched without sound. So if you have the time, and again, if it's a 60-minute Facebook Live or something like that, it may not be worth it, but if you have the time to add captions, I strongly recommend doing it. You can auto-generate captions by clicking this switch here, and it will generate captions for your video. And down here, they won't be added to your video until you review them. If you want, you can turn that on. But I'll tell you, the auto-generated captions are decent. If you want to get better captions, I've included a tutorial about that in the description of this video. Or if you have captions generated from another program, you can upload an SRT file here. You can actually handwrite your own captions. This works okay if you have a script that you followed and you were really, really close to what you said. And then down here, this will show the added captions. Now, again, this video that I have, it doesn't actually have any speaking in it, so that's why it says couldn't generate captions, but that's where they would show up. Then you could actually go through and edit them and make them look the way that you want. So those are the main settings. Once you get those right, you hit next. And for videos, you've got a slightly different thing here. You've got publish now, which means it'll go up right away. Premiere means that it will premiere and it'll actually stream like a live video the first time it goes out. So it's kind of neat. If I said I want this to premiere on March 12th at 8:21 p.m., it will actually create a post now saying this video is coming soon, and then at that date and time, it'll stream it. After that, it'll just become a regular video on your page. Now, if you don't want it showing up ahead of time, you can hit schedule. Same thing, choose your date, and it will go live at that time. Just like with the other posts I showed you, we can backdate, or again, you can save as a draft. And then if you don't want it to show up some places for whatever reason, like you don't want to allow people to embed it on other sites, you can uncheck any of these options that you don't want. Once you've chosen all your options here, like if I have schedule chosen, I hit schedule and you'll be all set. If I have save as draft, then I have save as draft down here as the button. So this button will reflect what you've chosen up here under choose how to publish your post. So we've covered videos and photos. Get messages is kind of a cool feature for business pages. You can create a post about whatever you want, including a photo or a video. And then at the bottom, you can have this send message button. So you might have a post that says, hey, I've got open slots for free consultations next week. If you'd like one, send me a message. And rather than having to go to your page and find the message button, they can send a message right from the post. If you want to do a live video on your Facebook page, you can click Live Video. That'll take you into Facebook Live Producer, and if you'd like to learn more about how to use Live Producer, I've linked to a full tutorial about that in the description of this video. Multimedia gives you access to a few other tools for photos and videos that are not part of the main photo and video button. So if I click on that, I can create an album. So this will show up under Albums on your business page. Slideshows, this will actually take photos and turn them into a video, which is helpful if you're short on time. And then the other popular one is a photo carousel. So this is where you can actually create a post where they have multiple photos that people can swipe through on a mobile device or click through on a computer. And you start off, this is really good for if you have a gallery, like a listing of homes or different things like that, a menu for a restaurant. You start off by pasting the link you want to link to. It will pull the images from that link, and then you can create your carousel from that. The rest of these are less common, but I'll talk about what they are really quick. Feeling activity, this is where you can add a feeling or say that your page is watching a movie or attending an event or something like that. Check-in is to add a location to your post. Tag a sponsor, this would be if you were doing a paid post. Support a nonprofit, this allows you to collect donations for approved nonprofits. Advertise your business takes you into sort of Facebook's beginner's ad setup. Tag unpaid promotion. This would be if you were doing a promotion with another company or another page, you could tag them there. And then a watch party is actually something where you would stream a video from yourself that you did or from somebody else, but they're actually getting rid of that. It just still happens to be there right now. If you prefer working from your mobile phone, you can download 2 different apps to choose from. One is a Creator Studio app, and once you're inside, you just tap this little posting button up in the upper right corner there. Then you can see down here, you can choose video, photo, live, or text, and then create your post pretty much the same way you did on desktop. Alternatively, you can get the Facebook Business Suite app. This used to be known as the Pages Manager app, but it's Facebook Business Suite now. And same process, except the publish button is right underneath your call to action, that blue button there, so you see it. I hit publish, and then I can go through and you can see the options there. And once you choose your option, photo, video, whatever it might be, it pretty much follows the same steps that we took on the computer. If this video was helpful, let me know by giving it a like or leaving a comment. I love to read your comments. And if you would like to get more problems fixed in your social media, check this out. It's my social media quick fix guide. Some of the most common problems about engagement or sales or reach on social media. I help you identify them as well as get you going in the right direction on how to fix them. Normally this is $19, but I'm excited to offer this for free to my YouTube audience worldwide. You can get it by going to the link on the screen or find a clickable link in the description of this video. Thank you for watching. You're not only supporting me, but also my 2 tiny superheroes at home.